What's going on, everybody? Chasing Geekdom is the channel, as you know. Potentially, maybe not. Maybe you're stumbling into this 2 years from now. This is a little bit different. I didn't think I would try to do these after work. I feel like blowing some things up, so gameplay will look a little bit different than normal, but I really haven't established what normal is here yet, so being the third time I've done this. But yeah, definitely going to let off some steam. Couple things about this session, if you will. Going to be joined potentially by the myth, the legend, the God Kids, who definitely helped make me better at this game just by charging into everything and just brawling with everyone when I was like slinking and hiding and stuff. Also, yeah, it might be. Topic for discussion. Kind of a story time today. We talk about a behind-the-scenes tale from when I worked on a film called rhys-davies 2. Little backstory: back in the day, moved back and forth between Northern and Southern California, pursuing an acting career, as we see how that turned out. And to get in the union, you can do so by doing a lot of extra work and stuff. And that will be one of the tales that I tell today while we play. Let me see if I can remember how to invite people to the thing. Oh. Neat. Yes, let's be ready. Wait, does this mean... Okay, I've literally never played squads before, so... People are going to be so disappointed in me. This is going to be awesome. What's up, guys? Say I'm ready. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm terrible at this. Normally, we kind of communicate through their mom's phone texting. Because they don't have phones, obviously. They're too young to have them. And so she's kind of like, their mom is like the guy in the van, like on a spy mission, be like, okay, you guys are doing this and this and this, and so we kind of communicate because I don't do in-game chat. But we can't right now because I am using that same phone as a webcam. So whoops. With squads, I have literally no idea what to do with this. So anyway, as I was saying, back in the day, not that long ago, but pursued acting and did a lot of extra work on films. I was a stand-in on a few as well. And where they at? There. Oh, they're ready. And one of them was rhys-davies 2. So I can start it off with Once Upon a Time in the far-off exotic land Pasadena, California. Hey, buddy. Let's see where they want to go. I let them decide and I'll follow them around. If you thought I was bad at solos. Come on, someone tell me where to go. I can't promise I won't burn down things that my own team mates make just because I love running things down so much. Tell me where to go, guys. I don't know where to go. Alright. While they decide. I hope they're not following me because I don't know what I'm doing. Pasadena, California. Princess Diaries 2, if you're not familiar. I remember the plot. I don't remember the names of any of the characters. Or Anne Hathaway was the girl. Where are they? Okay. Please don't follow me. I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna spin and spin and spin. Where are they at? Oh, they look like they know where they want to go. Okay. I'll follow me over here. Anne Hathaway finds out in the first movie, I guess, that she's like princess or something of Genovia. Oh my gosh, did I remember that right? Genovia, something or other. Things transpire, whatever. She struggles with figuring out something. I don't even remember. But anyway, I worked on that one too, by the way. That was in San Francisco. That was kind of in the same place. So there was a scene in the second film where she's supposed to marry some prince or something. This is like after she's already taken on the whole like, okay, I'll go to this place and be the princess. Should probably find some weapons. What's down here? Here we go. Where's that? Do I see you? How do I get in there? So there's a scene where she's supposed to marry this prince guy, played by Chris Pine. At the time, did not know who he was. I didn't think I did. Pretty sure it was pre. Where's that? Right. It's pre Star Trek and all that stuff. So she's supposed to marry the dude. There's this wedding scene, and it's a pretty long. I think it was like a week or 2 week shoot, and I was one of the groomsmen, and this is just setting the scene. This is not even into the interesting stuff yet. John Rhys-Davies was also, hey, there you are. Hi. Whee. Let's go fight some people. John Rhys-Davies. So, Indiana Jones, obviously. Gimli from Lord of the Rings, he was in it. And that's important to remember for this story. So Chris Pine, Anne Hathaway, John Rhys-Davies, everybody's all up in this place. And so it's in a church. I'm one of the groomsmen. So there's a couple hundred extras. And then there was us. Since we were closer to the camera, they would kind of get our little... they would kind of get us through hair and makeup first, just because, they had to, get us in, the rehearsals, that kind of thing, because we were going to be a little closer to the camera than, say, the person in the back row of the, hundreds of people in the church or whatever. Oh, we should probably go. I'm just going to start running. This is what I do. I'm not great at teamwork. They know this by now, so this is not going to surprise them when they're like, oh, where'd he go? It's like, oh, that's Godfather. Your shark. Nice. I'm just going to go. So on one of these days, when they take myself, the other groomsmen, the bridesmaids, through hair and makeup first to get us ready for some of this coverage that actually didn't need the crowd because of the way that telling me where stuff is. That's another thing I don't do because I don't know how. You guys know this. What? Are you telling me where the shark is? Why are you trying to lead me into a shark's mouth? How rude. I know that wasn't your intent. So yeah, we're all in our tuxes, and we've gone through hair and makeup, all that kind of stuff, and they're moving us to into the church to kind of get us situated for this scene. There was this one guy, and we're gonna call these tales because there's more than one with this idiot. The Legend of Lanner Weird. I'm not gonna say whether or not that rhymes with his name in real life. It may, it may not. But I ran into this dude doing TV shows and movies a few times. So, Lanner, as we're walking across the street to go to the church, it's going to be interesting trying to tell this when I'm like under the threat of getting fired upon in a game. The guys, the groomsmen, were walking, a production assistant is kind of walking us to set. And John Rhys-Davies, Gimli, Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, all that, he comes walking out. Now, Lanner, he was just a jackass. He had no set etiquette whatsoever, but we'll be able to demonstrate this shortly. Out walks Gimli, and Lanner decides he's going to try to say something. What is that? How is there a shark up here? Or am I crazy? Yeah, let's go that way. What he wanted to say, which was already going to be bad enough, because he was trying to be clever. Because it was right after Lord of the Rings and everything. He's like, hey man. But no, well, what he wanted to say was, dwarves are the new midgets. Like, complimentary, like, hey, this... I don't even know how he thought that was going to be complimentary. And not offensive in any way. So it's already bad enough. But instead, what comes out of his mouth is, hey man, dwarves are midgets. Like, very enthusiastically. I'm not going to yell it right now. And obviously, John Rhys-Davies stops in his tracks. We all are petrified. Like, what are you saying? Because before we didn't know, like when it happened, we didn't know what his intent was. You know, it was like something slightly, possibly, sort of, kind of, sort of less. Where do you go? Less offensive, but it still was like, hey man, dwarves are midgets, and we just all froze. And John Rhys-Davies is like, just befuddled. Yeah. Let's go there. And just befuddled, freezes and looks and is like, what? And I'm like, so, to save the day, if you will. Where are you? Hey, dance party. Fun. Let's do this guy. Sounds like a song from like a mint gum ad. Or like cookies. Alright, that's good. So yeah, I mean, we're all kind of like, what the heck did you just say, dude? And then he's standing there and so I'm like, this kind of really awkward, very awkward pause. And I'm like, hey man, the dwarf rocked those movies. And he said something. John Rhys-Davies said something. He was like, "Oh yeah, they always forget to recognize the dwarves when they go to hand out the awards or whatever." And so I said, "Yeah, let's say, man, the rock. He rocked those movies." And so it was very classy of him to not attack, but hold it against the idiot named Lanner. Weird. But it gets worse, believe it or not. Obviously, the God Kids know that I know nothing of strategy. You guys know this when it comes to anything but solo. So, uh-oh. How are you? What did you do? She pissed off the wrong person, didn't she? Where are you? Alright, I'll go. I think I'm supposed to go help with healthy things. But I think they're both? What are you guys doing? So that means someone over here is a really good shot and I'm terrible, so let's do this. Am I about to save the day? Is that what's about to happen? Probably not. Where are they? One of them bit the dust. Who's doing the shooting? Am I getting any shots? Nope. Ah. See, I told you guys. Terrible. That was fun, though. Let's keep doing it. So anyways, yeah, these are the two that have made me a lot better, because they actually fight, and then I have to fight, and then I get a little better. It's fun. So, back in the far-off land of Pasadena, California, in that church, later on, that same day, it was that same day, we were all kind of situated in the front as the wedding party. So I think it was another one of those scenes where it was like the cameras were in front of where the crowds would be. So, and the cameras were facing us, so they didn't need everybody back there. So it was a little bit more of an intimate set, pretty well. And Lanner again sees John Rhys-Davies. I don't know if he was trying to recover from the earlier faux pas of the thing that he said, which was supremely offensive. So he sees him, and we're in between takes, not even between setups. You don't know, aren't familiar, the difference being a different setup would be like same scene, you're in the same spot, they're kind of changing coverage, maybe they're moving the cameras, that kind of thing. And with that, you can have 5 to 15, maybe 20 minutes, depending on how different they need to make the camera setup for the scene. But this was, camera setup was the same, it was just between takes. So we're all in our spots, behaving like professionals. Oh, I'm going there. Okay. That's good to know. Who was that? Yeah, I'll follow you. And so we're just chilling, waiting for the next take, and Lanner going. Decides he's gonna go talk to Gimli again. There are a lot of people over here. Why are we going to here? I am so screwed. But I trust you guys. This is how. Hey, there's something here. Wait. Okay, I have Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I have a gun, please? Okay, okay, okay. What's going on here? So I'm trying to tell stories like this. I need a better gun, you guys. This is terrible. Let's just somebody's like play this game. Oh. Okay, I don't know what we're doing here. I'm just gonna go run and find something to shoot. It's so chaotic, I'm not used to it. Alright. Where is everybody? So, where are we? Oh, yeah, Lanner. Oh, they're fighting. We should join them. Oh, they're just tearing it up. Maybe this guy is about to take it out. There we go. Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh. It's a cooperative. Oh, neat. Cool. Now what? Where'd he go? Yeah, let's go by those guys. Oh, neat. Oh, someone's aware that I needed some ammo. Thanks, homies. Oh, yeah. See, they pay more attention to my own stash than I do. Because they're smart. Because they're like, oh, he needs this. And I'm like, rambling on about some Disney movie. Why do you have... What do I do with this? Are you running away now? Like, super fast? This is amazing. So, right, we're all set up in the wedding scene. Bridal party and whatnot, and Lanner decides he's going to go talk to Gimli. Where are we going, by the way, guys? I don't know what his intent was. Don't follow me. You guys know how to play this game. I don't. What's over there? Oh, what's that? Oh, thank you. Oh, she took it. Who's doing the shoot? Oh, look at this guy. Oh, that's just that's that one upset. I'll get to the middle part of this story. We've got time. I'm just running around without really any kind of agenda. So, I trust that you guys know where you're going. stuff. What's that? Where are we at? Where's that guy I want to shoot him? Where at? Let's do this. Where you at? Where'd you go, buddy? Yeah, one of those little guy thingies. Alright, let's go try zombies. Where'd they go? Where you at? I'm a terrible shot. I wounded him, and he wounded me too. That's for sure. There we go. I need some health stuff. Where have I found it? Over here, maybe? Not so much. Oh, wow. That's very generous. Good godfathers get rewarded with epic firepower. Now I just need health minis. Where at? I haven't really contributed much to this match. I shot a guy, okay. That's about it. I need to bandage myself. This is... Where's that? Down? Oh my gosh. Did she just throw this up here? Where is it? How do I get to it? Help me. Is this gonna hurt? Nope. I think it did. Oh, it went over the wall. Trippy. She's got too good of an arm. Where did it go? That's gone. Oh. That's amazing. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's just do it right here in the middle of everything. Why not? Thank you. Rock stars. Tell ya. Oh, jeez. Look at that contraption. Are you get me with the suction cups in my head? Oh, look at that. Very nice. Yeah. So, nope, that. Where is everyone? So, let's go back a little to this story. Pasadena, California, the wedding party set of Princess Diaries 2. Just popping in, you'll have to go back later on and hear the rest of the story. But so Lanner decides who's shooting. Did I do a good thing? I think I did. Hey, look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work and all. Just fight. Just fight. Just fight. Oh. Oh yeah, you gotta carry him. That's smart. I didn't think of that. Why do you do that? Oh! Someone's a good shot. Hey, come help me too. This is funny. Oh, they're coming. No, wait, I want that. Shoot him. Shoot him. Ah! Oh, that's good. What is that noise? Why is it hissing? Fine. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. What was that weapon? That's crazy. What is that? Good job, guys. So, while we wait to queue up again, I can at least do this part of the story. So Lanner, he steps away from his mark in between takes, between setups, walks over to John Rhys-Davies. And he goes, "Hey man, they're gonna make an Indiana Jones 4?" At the time, that was like not. Oh, I might have having internet issues. Perhaps. Hopefully not. I can fix that. Oh, now it's working now. And so he's like, "Are they gonna make Indiana Jones 4?" And it's like middle of a film shoot, literally just between takes. And he looks at him and he goes, and you can tell he remembered him before. And he goes, "I don't know these things. I They don't tell the actors these things. If you want to learn about film, go ask craft service. And if you didn't know, craft service is like the snack people. And the guy, Ken, I believe, who was in front of me, he says, he turns around after he says that, he goes, "That is the nicest F-off I've ever heard." Yeah. That, I mean, he didn't do a whole lot after that on that set, but that was not the last time that I ran into Lanner Weird on a set. It was a couple months later. Maybe I'll tell that this time, maybe not. But going back to the that Princess Diaries 2, it was weird because it was like, that Prince character showed up, right? And I'm like, oh, who's this guy? So of course you whip out IMDb, because he was, the whole like, handsome Disney Prince kid. And I'm like, who is this? Who is this guy? And it's like Chris Pine, okay. And then I look and it was like Smoking Aces. Who in the heck was he in Smoking Aces? This like pretty boy or whatever. And then when I realized who he was in that movie, I was so impressed. It was like Smoking Aces for Chris Pine was like Brad Pitt's 12 Monkeys role. He was, if you haven't seen Smoking Aces, you should. But it was like he was the one of the Tremor brothers, an assassin, but just crazy. And he was the only one that really talked. So I was like, okay. But much like Brad Pitt, the roles that he's taken since then definitely not as interesting. Don't get me wrong, I like him, but they're all kind of your stereotypical, like, there's only two of us, right? Let's go. So, last one. Got kid. So far. Most likely because I'm hurting stats. Because I like to tell stories more than I like to pay attention to how I'm playing. But you knew that going into this, didn't you? Yes, you did. I've just noticed that I've not looked at all at the chat, which I doubt anyone's in there. So that's fine. How about, let's see where the storm circle appears. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Chris Pine stuff is fun and all, but I kind of like him and Brad Pitt to kind of like go back to their kind of real, more character-y roots. So if you remember Brad Pitt as Jeffrey, as well, you know what I'm talking about. Where do we want to go? Let's go down. I have no sense of time either. When you play this game, you get so lost in, like, the game. An hour goes by real quick. That. Yep, I'm gonna die real quick. I don't know. Go ahead. Avenge me! Hey, stop. I'm dying. I'm dying. I know she'll avenge me. So while she's doing this, I did run into Lantern Beard one more time. It was on a TV show on NBC called American Dreams. American Dreams. It was about like dancing, like American Bandstand era type thing in the 50s. Yeah, she's giving me some time to tell a story. So, the scenes were the reception of a wedding, and there was a lot of us too. Very small room though. The ceilings were very low, big crowds, so sound-wise, it was very important to like have the mics just right. And they were pairing us all up with like our dates, for this wedding reception, and they paired me with this woman, and it was cool. She was very chill, and we would have scenes where we were dancing, that kind of thing. And I had been given these like fake glasses that looked like Buddy Holly glasses, so I looked like kind of a nerd, if you will, if you were to wear it today. Gonna reboot me, right? She's gonna reboot me if she survives. Anyway, yeah. So we're in this setting, and it's quiet. Myself and my fake date for the scene, were very close to like the principal actors, so we knew that it was pantomime only. So you're like that kind of thing, so that you can't even whisper in that setting, or else the mics are going to pick you up. So we're doing that. We're dancing. We're doing our pantomime talking, that kind of stuff. And suddenly I hear this very loud, nearly non-whisper yell, "Eugene?" And he caught my eye, and I look over, and it's literally across the room. And there's Lanner with his date, who was petrified because she knew, that the audio, these mics were picking it up, and it was a terrible set to work on anyway. It was like the meanest wardrobe people and production crew and everything. So it's like you didn't want to ruffle feathers to make it any worse. And so I kind of ignored him, and then he saw that I ignored him, and he did it again. He's like, "Eugene, is that you?" And then like the more I ignored him, the more emboldened he became to like come over and get my attention. Did I mention that this was during a scene? Yeah. So he was improvising this thing, and then they ended up having to cut. Is that me? Am I back? Look at me go. Okay, I need stuff, don't I? Thanks, goddaughter. You're a rock star. Where am I going? Oh, I go in here. I'll repay your kindness with running away from you. So, Lanner, he comes over, and he's doing this, and we're all like, "God, you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet." Is she trying to point out to me? Oh, a gun. Thanks. And they had to cut because he was being too loud. And I was surprised that they were as, casual as they were about it, the first time. He kept trying to do it, like every scene since they established it, if you will, in the first take or whatever. He thought, okay, well, I gotta keep doing this shtick where I see Eugene, because he thinks that's a nerdy name, I guess. And the girl that was, his date in the scene was just mortified. So we finally kind of struggled our way through. They had to tell him / everyone to be quiet. And he just had no respect for anyone's set. And Thank you for that. So finally, get through that. And there's a long break for lunch, and I got back to set early, and it's going to be a new scene. And I got back to set early, and waiting for me was not him, but it was the woman who was his fake date for the scene. And she's like, you have to. Hey, she found my favorite gun. Yes. Yeah, she knows. That's what's up. Are we gonna go shoot some fools? You know what time it is. That's right. Okay, that's back to business. So yeah. She's like, you have to pair up with me. She's like, I'm not doing another scene with him. And I'm like, whatever, that doesn't bother me as long as, production is fine with it. And they didn't seem to care. However, I neglected to think how this was going to affect my previous fake date for that scene. Here's doing the shoot. And she comes back and realizes that we've been established already. Production's like, yeah, you guys are cool. We're going to switch it up and that kind of thing. She's so upset. Making matters worse is that they ended up pairing her back with Lanner. And I did not make a friend in her that day. Where are they at? You see him, I don't see him. I'm gonna dance right here, even though I'm gonna get shot down for doing it. Here's someone in a helicopter taking things very seriously. For now, this ends the legend of Lanner Weird. I do see some marauders over there, so how about we not go there? Are those marauders? Yes, they are. Ah. Holy cow, they are rough. Don't engage them. Just run. We want to fight players, not non-player players. Are they following us? Alright. Ooh, flare gun where? Here. Let me see this. Oh. Oh, you get that. Go blow some stuff up. Get that. You get that. And get out of there, because the stupid marauders don't die from marauders. Let's go. Moral of the story. The very long, convoluted story. So if you're ever on set, be respectful of somebody else's workspace. Ah! Jump up. They try to heal each other, so you can always take advantage of that. Oops. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Well, that was rough. Look at me doing teamwork, though. I'm so proud. Don't you need that? This game is awesome. Oh, I really need some ammo. Shoot. Let's go get some. I wasted a lot. Sting. Oh. Hey, thank you. Oh, you took it. That was awesome. Oh, I want some. Yes. Where are we going? Let's go this way. Alright. Do I need ammo? I need ammo. Give me that. Ammunition. No, thank you. Sorry, shoot. Oh, my favorite. Someone's got the high ground. That's for sure. Yep. Knew it. Ah! Why don't you fight them? Terrible shot. Look at me go. Oh, no. Oh, we're so close. Good job, other players. Alright. I think that's it for me this time. As usual, Chasing Kingdom is the channel. Be sure to check out the other coverage that's on it's on there, and Comic Cons usually themed races like the Star Wars Half Marathon, usually theme park coverage, usually, but all things that I can do right now. So here we are. I'm gonna try to do this every day. Each day I'll have a different topic that I can chat about. So come chat with me. And thank you to the co-stars today, the God Kids, for making me better yet again. I did teamwork. Are you guys so proud? You should be. Alright.